What's good, people? I have here a fragrance that one of my viewers was very interested in me reviewing. He asked if I was going to review the fragrances that my, quote, poofy-haired friend released. Let me assure you, I am not friends with Michelle. Curly fragrance. After some discussion, I realized he was talking about the fragrance released by Aromatix. I was one of the original subscribers to Aromatix channel when he was reviewing Duas. We go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. So obviously, as soon as I found out he was releasing some more fragrances, I went ahead and purchased them. The first fragrance he released was from Sphinx Fragrances, an amazing fragrance called Coconut Daiquiri. So he already has my brand loyalty, and I just blind bought these 2 fragrances. I don't see a lot of reviews on these fragrances, and the ones I did see, well, let me just say this. We're not going to attack other YouTubers. Let me just say this. There was a review, I'm not going to mention any names, that compared this fragrance to Louis Vuitton's Ombre Nomad, and I'm just going to say this as a general statement to the community because I see this all the time. If you're going to compare like a $60 fragrance to Louis Vuitton's $450 Ombre Nomad, as a community, I think we should require that they pull out the bottle of Ombre Nomad, or else I can't take them seriously. I don't know about you guys. As you can see, I have here some fragrances. Believe it or not, despite the claims of the incels who make panty dropper videos, many moons ago, a woman had taken pity on me and took me off the streets and cleaned me up, much like a stray dog. These panty dropper making incels talk about what attracts a woman yet don't have one. I'm just saying, like a thief in the night, I creeped in and swiped some of her fragrances for this video. The fragrance is Aromatix French Avenue. I like the presentation and the box. If you could see that middle where it says Aromatix, that's actually the bottle, and it opens up. The bottle, very nice bottle, by the way. Very heavy, feels like it's made of like this concrete texture. Nice cap, atomizer, wide spray, solid. The look of it, I don't know what to say other than this looks like kind of the back emblem of probably like a newer Escalade or something. Like I would imagine this on the trunk of some type of vehicle. Maybe a rapper will put it on a gold chain or something. Got this fragrance for $60 on Joma Shop. And again, Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad, stop it. Just cut it out. But I have here some other fragrances that are much more in the vein of this unisex fragrance. I don't find it unisex. I find it to be what these fragrances are: designer women's fragrances. Very much in the Prada Candy, Yara Candy, La Vie Estebelle, maybe even kind of a youthful, candied Godolphin. It is actually my scent of the day because too many guys were saying how amazing they thought it was, and maybe something was wrong. Maybe I needed to give it another chance, and I don't think my opinions changed very much on this fragrance, which is, by the way, very nice fragrance. These fragrances I'm comparing it to are pretty good. I mean, you could see the dent of the Prada Candy. This is actually La Vie Estebelle Intense. So when it comes to the quality, this is actually a pretty good quality fragrance. But make no mistake about it, it's a woman's fragrance. They should have put it in a bright pink bottle. Called it Aromatix Candy. I'm not even going to look at the notes for this video because I'm wearing the fragrance. It opens up with a ton of cedar. Lots of raspberry. Not a big fan of the opening. The opening settles very quickly, and I'm talking like in a minute or two, to a very nicely blended, very nicely balanced fragrance. But it's raspberry, it's iris, it's leather, it's cotton candy. People call fragrances like this or Baccarat Rouge 540 cotton candy. I don't think they know what actual cotton candy smells like. This fragrance smells like literal cotton candy. I'm talking box of like blue or pink sugar that you put in that machine and you heat it up and you spin it and it comes flying out. Cotton candy. You get some leather. There's oud in the notes. Not really an oud fragrance. It's a cedar all the way, all day, every day. It's very well blended. It's very well balanced. I think the ingredients are pretty good. I mean, I've never experienced a French Avenue fragrance, but if this is what they are making, I'm definitely interested in what else they offer. There's some rose in it. It's I want to call it a really good designer fragrance because it's definitely more complex than something you would see at a rack store, and definitely better. How's the projection and performance? I couldn't tell you. How many hours does this last? I don't think it ever wears off, to be honest with you. It's beast mode. It takes off at 100 miles an hour and doesn't slow down to anything below 80. The thing lasts all damn day. That's all I can say about that. It's going to be tough to give this a rating because this has got like a discounter price tag, but it's a designer quality fragrance. It's got a little bit of complexity to it. I don't wear women's fragrances, so I'm not the expert when it comes to rating a woman's fragrance. I give this a good 7.5 out of 10. I buy these for the wife all day, every day. I'm not going to sit here and pretend this is my new signature scent. I'm a guy, goddammit. I don't want to walk around smelling like cotton candy. I want to smell like a man, damn it. Like grass and mechanic grease. But I offer some good news because there's 2 in this line that Aromatix just released. And while I think this is probably the better built, better well-rounded fragrance, the second one, it's a tobacco fragrance. I forget the name of it. I prefer that much more. That is much more in my wheelhouse. And I'll be bringing you a video on that. And if you don't make panty dropper videos and actually have a woman, you might want to buy this for her. Hey, I'm not judging. It's 2025 now. There's, some guys that maybe want to smell like this. Maybe they're a little,